Hey, how you doing? A little bit late with this reading, so sorry I'm posting it sort of 3 or 4 days into the month, but we've all come down with a big lurgy. So I've been laid up with colds and coughs and all of that stuff, so we're all very snotty. But anyway, what an introduction. My name's Anna Willson. I am a psychic medium, spiritual fertility coach. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Excuse my voice that may go, my cough that might start up. I'm going to have a slurp of coffee. I need the caffeine to keep me going. And we are going to do some card readings for the month of August. So I've got my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, and I'm going to do some clarifiers as well with my Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And I think that's it. So come on in, let's get going. Now, as I always like to do with my card readings, I want you to pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay? Is that right? Yeah? Okay. They're going to mix it up. This is what happens. I'm intuitive. You know, my guides and my higher being communicate with me as I do these readings. And they've already told me that they're going to mix it up this week. We're not just going to have 3 numbers. We're going to have 4. I have no idea why, but I've got to go with it. I've learned if you don't listen, somehow they'll make it happen. So we're going to go with 4. Interesting stuff. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's what I want you to tune into. Now, I'm only going to pull 2 cards for each number this week. Sometimes I pull a lot more than that. I'm only going to pull 2. I'm going to talk as quick as I can before my voice gives up, or I need to snot in my tissue again. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. I want you to pick that number, and I'm going to tune into the energy of those numbers for you, and hopefully take the messages that resonate for the month of August. Okay. Excuse me. So number 1s. We're going to go with number 1s first, okay? Now, if you don't know which number to pick, I want you to take a big deep breath in, release, and I want you to, in your mind, pick the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 this week, this month, and tune in to which one feels right, which number you think is going to serve you best this month, okay? That's the number you're going to go with. We're going to start with number 1. So if you need to pause this video and do that, please do. And you can come back. So number 1s. Let's go with the energy of number 1s, please. And camera keeps banging, so I'll have to stop hitting the table with the cards because I haven't got my little tripod thingy up and running. Right, number 1s. I want to say to you, number 1s, I don't know if there's you need to have a bit of focus on your diet, or you're having digestion problems at the moment. You know, diet might have gone out the window. If you're anything like me, you use food as a bit of comfort, a bit of a treat, that sort of stuff. So, but I feel like I want to tell you to look at your diet. If this is impacting your health, your digestion, just have a little look at it. Nothing too serious, nothing that I'm incredibly worried about. Again, these are more general readings. You don't tend to get any sort of personal medical advice. That's in sort of one-on-one readings. But look at your digestion, look at your diet, look at if your energy's low, what fuel are you putting in your body? Number 1, so I want you to tell you to look at that before we do anything else. Okay, I'd like 2 cards, please. 2 cards for number 1s. Let's see what we're going to focus on for the month of August. That'll sound awful. Okay, month of August. Number 1s, thank you very much. Okay. 1 more, please, for number 1s. Too many. So bear with me while the cards come out. Number 1s, please, for the month of August. Okay. No, not happy with it. Do 1 more. Taking a while to come out. Number 1s. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look for number 1. Okay, first thing I'm going to say to you is, if there's been a bit of quiet time, a bit of a period of like a lull in your life, in whatever aspect, potentially around career in particular with this, that's all over. Things are going to change now, okay? Things are going to really pick up pace. all the delays are over that you might have been experiencing, all of the hurdles that you might have come up against lately. It's done. It's finished. As you move into August, things are really going to pick up pace. You're pushing into August, like I feel like momentum is definitely going to pick up for you in a lot of areas of your life. So you might see this almost period. I feel like you've been through this period of incubation and you're now coming out the other side of it. August is really going to ramp up for you, okay? There's lots of things happening at once. You've pulled the 8 of Fire, which confirms this to me. So the suit of fire is often around, it's around passions, can sometimes mean about sort of relationships, loving relationships as well. If there's been a bit of a lull, a bit of a, oh, we haven't really been getting on, or we haven't really been making the effort, and it's like, bang, no, now it changes. Like, we're in August, we're in frigging Christmas soon. So anything that you've been sitting back on and the energy has been, I'm just going to sit back here and wait to see what happens. Use this energy, use the time in August to push yourself forward. I feel like as well, I want to say to you, this might be because around the card around passions, if this is around relationships, this is about if you physically want to feel better in yourself, which might have led to what I said first around the diet and, you know, making sure you're eating well, that sort of thing. Self-care is a must, 100%, and this card is almost confirmation that yes, you need to be putting self-care first. You've got to get off your ass and do it, is all I'm going to say to you. If you've been sitting back thinking things are going to come to you, they're not. You've got to get out and chase them. They're out there. Your manifestation's beginning to happen. August is a really good energy, really good time for you to, in order to push these forwards. You've also pulled 3 of Earth. So this is a card about being creative. This is also a card about perhaps being not just you as an individual, like I said, maybe hibernating, incubating a little bit, keeping yourself to yourself. This is also quite an abundant card around being part of a team, being, you know, back in the relationship, back out with your friends, back in, you know, your family that you might distance yourself from. It says this whole thing of utilize the community around you in order to push you forward and get you where you need to be. There's going to be some, getting snotty already, there's going to be some recognition for you as well around what you've been working towards, what you've been manifesting, what you've been creating off of the back of this as well. They're drawing me to the picture on this card, which is beautiful, and you can see, can't really see, it's my light's in the way, there we go, it's a beautiful butterfly. What's that film, Bug's Life? I'm a beautiful butterfly. I feel like saying that. Yeah, you're going to transform. It's like, it's a card of transformation. Yeah, and recognition of just how far you've come, which is lovely as well. So the month of August, yeah, get creative, keep moving forward. The delays are over. Don't worry about, you know, sitting back now. This is about moving forward. If you're waiting, if you asked a question as an example, is the timing right for X, Y, and Z? Yes, the timing is right. You pulled 8 of Fire. So there's going to be a lot going on for you, and I want you to push forward with it, number ones, okay? Just going to do one clarifier for you. Oh, thank you very much. I love it. Look, talk about synchronicity, perfect timing. So this is a card that's telling you, yes, the timing is right for this venture. Don't sit back. The doors are open. Walk through them. Don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Everything's ready. Everyone's ready. You've done everything you need to do in terms of preparation. Push the hell forward. Really exciting month for you, number ones. There we go. So I hope that made sense for you. Let me know in the comments. Okay, number 2, please. If you pick number 2. Let's pick some cards for number 2s. Got to stop banging the desk because the camera's moving. Okay, let's do card for number 2s, please. Number 2s. Nan must be with me, so keep whistling. That's what she used to do. Oh, wow. Nan is here. Okay, number 2s, please. Let's focus in for number 2s. Number 2s, I get the feeling there's, I don't know, maybe a bit of frustration around you at the moment, number 2s. Just potentially really short-tempered. I mean, the heat can do that to you. Don't get me wrong, I've got a fan on next to me. I've had to shut the window because there's bloody dogs barking. But the heat can do that to you. And in the UK, we've had a heat wave over the last month. So yeah, I feel like it's all a bit tension. Everyone's like walking on eggshells. So there's a lot of frustrating energy around you at the moment. Like, oh, this won't happen. I can't do this. This isn't happening when it's meant to. Which is interesting if we go into the energy from the last set of cards, which was number 1s, which was around things picking up pace and things moving forward for you. So I just get this sense that there's a bit of frustration. So let's see if that's going to change for you. I think it is. I think it is based on the first card that you've pulled, which is very, very similar and very close to the card that number ones have just pulled. I've got a real headache. I don't know if this is just my cold or this is something you've been suffering from as well. Like literally this mental stress, this frustration that seems to be around you at the moment. Okay, let's see what else we've got for number twos, please, if we move forward. Taking a while to come out the pack today. Okay, number twos, please. Let's pull a card for number twos, please. That's because I'm not banging the desk like I normally would because I keep jogging the camera. There we go. There we go. We got one. Yeah, 400 frigging cards. Oh, number twos, really positive card. Okay, first one you picked. This is a card of finding yourself. This is a card of potentially, this is a card basically saying, yes, continue to move forward, continue to push yourself forward. You've grown, you've evolved, you've come out the other side of potentially any crap that you've been going through as well over the last few months. But there's a bit of fire in your heart as well. Like this frustration maybe is going to sort of subside a bit, and it's going to pave the way for you to use that frustration to challenge yourself, to push you forward, and change that frustration to determination. There's a bit of an energy swap happening for you at the moment through August number twos. So you pulled the Two of Fire, first card that's come out. Again, fire is a suit all around passions, creativity, can be related to career often as well, or just like your purpose in life. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts and continue to move forward. I want to sort of focus on the contracts as well. So I don't know if there's legalities or paperwork that might be going on at the moment. Either a partnership is ending or a new partnership you're going into. So this might be you're leaving one job, going to another, getting divorced, you know, not even potentially rushing into another relationship, but just it's that final signed, sealed, delivered sort of energy. And I feel like there's going to be a bit of an end to something that has been happening for you, number twos, okay? This is a card just telling you to push forward. Keep moving forward. They're also focusing on, if you can see, there's like this lovely little dragon on this card as well. Can you see that? There we go. So see that dragon? It's like, dragon is like fiery, don't mess with me type energy. That's the energy I want to tell you to move forward into August with, okay? In terms of any questions you've got about the future, hell yes, it's all going to work out because you pulled the sun. The sun is like a beautiful card, really, really powerful, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. So definitely around self-confidence. You are stronger than you realize. You're smarter than you realize, more intelligent than you realize, and you're more game than you realize as well, in terms of, I feel like maybe you've up-leveled your life to such an extent over the past few years that you've hit this, almost this energy of you got a bit stagnant or you got a bit complacent. And I feel like I want to say to you, yes, there would be other people that would kill for the life you've got. I love it because I'm in this energy at the minute myself, but that shouldn't make you stay where you are. Strive for more, push for more. And I feel like you're ready for this up leveling now, okay? You've come into your own. That's what the card says. Have confidence, go out and get what's yours. And I feel like as well, you're quite intuitive at the moment. So you're going to be tuning in. There's going to be a lot of new ideas coming to you. Listen to it. So don't just take action, take inspired action. That's the difference between listening to what your higher self, your higher being is telling you, and just pushing forward with the stuff that you think you should be doing, okay? So let's pull a clarifier for number twos. Let's see what's going down for the number twos. Nice snotty nose. Oh, what do you desire? So you are open to anything at the moment. So what do you desire? This is a card that's basically saying, like I said, which is interesting. I love this. You've reached your goals, you've reached your aspirations. It's like you're good. You're not too bad. You're good, but you want more. And sometimes you feel a bit bad for wanting more. You feel a bit greedy for wanting more. Hell no. This card is basically saying, what do you want? Because you can have anything you want. So go big or go home. This is a time for you to just up level, go big, go home. Decide what you want. Know that you're deserving of it, and the universe has got your back. They're going to literally help you manifest this stuff as you move forward. And I feel like, you feel it. You can feel there's some big things coming, almost like, thank you, they're telling me my sign for a sort of start of a new chapter for you as well, which is really good, really nice with the sun card. So let's see what ushers in the August energy for number 2s. Hope that made sense for you, my lovelies. Okay, number 3s. If you pick number 3s, mustn't forget to do number 4s, because I never really do 4. Okay, number 3s, please. Let's pick some cards for, right, 2 minutes. Look, you're chucking them out everywhere. You're slinging them out. I've got a headache and I can't bend down. Just calm down. Right. What am I doing? I don't even know. Number 3s, please. Number 3s. Okay. Clever, clever, clever how you just did that symbol for me. Number 3s. I want to tell you almost, maybe not so much till you've watched this video, but have you been doing like a bit much around watching too much telly, consuming too much social media? Often when we consume social media, there's a lot of comparison energy around us. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing your life to other people, because you're never going to fit in with what everyone else posts on social media. Remember, okay, a lot of it is like seeing through rose-tinted glasses. I want to tell you to just rein that in a little bit. Stop the comparison. Stop the scrolling. That's what I want to tell you. Which, obviously, I hope you still see this message. Bit of a contradiction. Thanks for that. But yeah, and if you are going to obviously digest things on your phone and things, as we all tend to just sit and scroll sort of aimlessly, I want to tell you, maybe for personal development reasons, for gaining a new insight, a new perspective on the world, developing yourself in terms of growth, spiritual growth, emotional growth, mental growth, like learn, study, educate. That's what I want to tell you to start doing with your time. The time that you might sit aimlessly scrolling, use it to watch something valuable, rather than just sitting there comparing yourself to everything that's going on. It's so interesting, because again, these are just like quite broad reading. So let me know in the comments if that makes sense for you. Thank you. Okay, good. So let's do another card. First one is positive cards. We like positive cards, don't we? Another card, please, for number, what am I doing? 3s. Did I say 2s? I don't know what's going on. I've got bloody headache. Let's do number 3s, please. Another card for number 3s. Thank you. Okay. Right, are these? Yeah, I think you're right. I think these are sort of back to front. Okay. Number 3s. I'm getting the sense that for number 3s, this is either going to be related to relationships at home or relationships in a career sense, but there's definitely a dynamic between certain relationships with a certain group of people or person that have been getting to you lately. Okay, so there has been a bit of conflict that's been going around. You pulled the 5 of fire. Okay, 5 of swords. This is a card of conflict, of being at loggerheads. Yeah, as it said, there's competing goals, bothersome details. I just feel like it's like go, 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 go. That energy of go, 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 fight, 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 more, 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 want. And it's not that energy of just letting it be. So I don't know whether it's like, again, this back and forth with people or persons around, I've got to stand my ground, I've got to be right, I've got this urge, this need to be right, is draining you, is getting to you. This, whatever this conflict is with this group of people or this person, is just, it's reaching, it's the point of just give it up. I just want to tell you to release it and give it up. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? That's where I've got to, because believe me, yes, if you be right, it might be, I told you so, but you're in that energy of like judgment, and that's never a good energy to give us more, to give us what we want, where we want to be in life. If you're in an energy of, do you know what, I know I'm right, I don't have to prove myself to you, let it go. They can sit there, keep arguing the toss over this, that and the other. I'm just going to sit here and say, I've let that one go. I'll take one for the team, because being in this energy of contentment and peace is actually going to get me where I need to be a lot quicker. So it's like almost like by sitting back and losing the battle, you're going to win the war, because you will automatically, by sitting back, your energy will propel you forward ahead of them anyway. Does that make sense for you? Let me see if that makes sense. Hope so. At the end of this, in terms of an outcome, it's all good. Okay, 10 of water, it's all good. Water is a card of emotion. So this is quite an emotional card. So this talks about our emotions that will flow in through us. This talks of, contented and rewarding family life, emotional and material needs are met, and trustworthy relationships. So again, by sitting back a bit and taking one for the team and just letting it be, the outcome is going to be so much better for you, because this card is telling us, okay? And if there's been conversations around money, around making a jump, around changes, I mean, we're all in the thick of it at the minute, aren't we? With the, I'm sure, impending recession and the cost of living crisis, and it's ridiculous. So there's going to be a lot of conversation about that, but that card is there to confirm you that it's all going to be okay. Money's going to find you from ways that you don't think money's going to find you. And I'm not saying necessarily like lottery. It'd be bloody wonderful if we can, believe me. Okay, if I knew how to win the lottery, I'd share it, I'd let you know. But I don't. Well, little wins, but that's about it. But all of your material needs are going to be met. So any worries or concerns that you had around finances, around how you're going to put food on the table, just stop battling, stop fighting against the current, because the more you flow, the better, the easier things are going to find you. But it's going to be okay. Okay, this is a card that, this is about improving relationships, a better family life. All of these dramas and things, conflict is going to die down. So it's all going to be good, all good in the hood. Let's do a bit of a clarifier, please, for number threes. Get what number I'm on. Number threes. Oh, reward yourself. Yeah, I love it. So you pulled the reward yourself card. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately. It's time for you to receive. Reward yourself in a meaningful way. There's a balance. This card talks about balance, of not giving too much away, not taking too much from other people. I feel like, this is a time of almost to wash your hands with the things that no longer serve you. Look at what you're grateful for. Sit back and appreciate the life that you've got, because contentment is going to find its way to you. If you've been a bit up and down, it's going to change throughout August. Okay, the conflict is going to go. There we go, number threes. And finally, a bit different today, number fours. You pick number 4. Don't know why we're doing 4s, but let's do it. Let me know if you picked number 4, and we will run with your reading. Okay, tuning into number 4s, please. Energy for number 4s for the month of August. Number 4s, I feel like I want to tell you, if there is a hobby, a passion, pardon me, something you enjoy that is just mind-numbingly perfect, like sitting and writing for no reason, reading a book at the garden with a coffee for an hour. Well, these are all things that I love, but getting creative, painting, colouring. I want to tell you to do those things. Do the things that isn't necessarily gonna, there's no outcome to it. It's just a case of just going to do my thing for a little while. I want you to lose yourself a little bit. So I don't know if your hobbies or your interests have taken a bit of a back seat. And I'm talking about personal hobbies and interests, not what the whole family does, not what you and your partner does, not what you and you do for your kids. This is about you as an individual. I want you to focus a bit more on what your needs are, what your passions are, the things that light you up. Yeah, the things that you really enjoy, that make you smile, that make you laugh, that raise your energy. Focus on those a little bit more. I feel like they've taken a bit of a back seat. Okay, so that's important to look at. Oh, and I love it. Look, which is, and I pulled this card just to back up what I'm saying. So is the Hermit card. Okay, so any card with a number is a major arcana card, which means there's like big life changes, big life transitions sort of incoming for you. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Just quiet your mind. Those things, like I said, where you can lose yourself a little bit more. I want you to so this is one or two things. I either want you to retreat from the noise if the noise has been getting a bit much, or if actually you're getting a bit of a loner, bit of a hermit, I want you to push back into getting a bit more noise in your life. So it could be one or two, okay? It could be opposite ends of the spectrum. But Definitely learn more, bit of self-development around spiritual teaching as well. It's, yeah, getting this energy of wanting to learn, wanting to know, asking questions, because I feel like the answers are going to find you if you quiet your mind enough to hear them. I love that. Okay. It's interesting that I say quiet your mind as well, because going back to what I said, I think it was for number 3 just now, around worries and concerns about potentially about money, about financial matters as well. Good news, page of earth. This is a good outcome. So good news about financial matters. So that means there might be increased abundance coming into your life. It might be that not necessarily that you're going to get more money, but a bill that you've been paying for some time might stop. And do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, hang on, the phone's going off. Let me just close that. Thank you. Just obviously in demand. Yeah, but there's going to be more money. But it's interesting that they say there's not more money coming in. I feel like that, like I say, there's going to be a bill stopping. There's something that you've been paying out, you're no longer going to have to pay out. So while you might not be getting more in, you're going to free up a bit of money somewhere, which is freaking wonderful at the moment, isn't it? I feel like, so Page of Earth is also a card around pushing yourself to do something a bit different, giving yourself a new challenge, stepping outside your comfort zone. So again, Earth in terms of a suit is all around sort of abundance, materialistic type things as well. So yeah, maybe going back to this hobby or something, could you make a bit of money off of it? That could be connected to that. But there's definitely a new area of study. There's a new area of contentment, of education, of something that I want you to look at to sort of push and challenge yourself with as well. Okay, so let me just clarify on number 4s, please. Oh, right, you slung it right on the floor. Looks like, I love it. Ask. So don't suffer in silence, okay? Don't sit there simply saying, oh, I need more money. Oh, I want more time for myself. Oh, I need a new job. Okay, so it's almost like asking is getting clear with what you want or what you think you want, which is why it's important to tune into your intuition. But you've almost got to ask for that intervention. So it's important to note that the element of contrast, so the contrast that you provide by not wanting something automatically tells the universe that you do want something else. Yeah. So if you're in a relationship that you're not happy about, or a job you're not happy about, or you're frustrated with what you're earning, that frustration, that crappy feeling that you're in automatically tells the universe, I don't want any more of this. Yeah. So do you see what I mean? So that contrast that it paints between I'm here and I don't want it, I don't quite know what I want, but I know I need to be somewhere else. I want you to bridge that gap a bit. I want you to start asking, start thinking in a bit more detail about what it is that you might want. So that contrast is good because it gets the process started around law of attraction. But we need to get specific. We need to, write down our goals, our aspirations, get clear in our own mind, start visualizing it. There's lots more you could be doing to move toward your desired goal throughout the month of August. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to blow my nose a bit. Oh, have a good cough. It's all chesty. And I'm not really a wuss, really not a wuss. And just get on with my cold. Bit of sympathy, But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading for the month of August. Let me know in the comments if any of those resonates. Obviously, great. We had an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure will become clear in time as to why that was. If you want to know more about any readings that I'm offering, I've got a waiting list at the moment, but please check out my website, yoursoulcalling.com. Have a look at some of my packages on there. Obviously, I do the fertility work with my ladies, which I absolutely love as well. So check me out, have a look. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you need any support and I will do my best to help you. All right, my darlings, I'm going to go off now and I will chat to you all soon. All the best. Bye-bye.